Somewhere in America right now, a grown adult is standing at a Dollar Tree register, red in the face, demanding to speak to a manager because their $1 candle didn't burn for 40 hours. This is not a joke. This is Tuesday. Welcome to the wild world of dollar store complaints, where a buck buys you the product and, apparently, unlimited entitlement. 1. Somewhere on a random Tuesday in Alabama, a woman marched up to the Dollar Tree counter holding a plastic pool the size of a laundry basket. She wanted to know why it wouldn't fit her 3 kids and the dog. The cashier, blinking slowly, pointed at the price tag. $1.25. Her response? She wanted to speak to corporate, about a pool that cost less than a soda. Somewhere out there, a customer service rep is still laughing. 2. Deep in the fluorescent glow of a Family Dollar in Ohio, a man demanded a full refund on batteries he'd bought 8 months ago. His reasoning? They eventually died. That's what batteries do. That's their entire job description. He wasn't kidding either. He brought printed research about lithium chemistry and everything. The manager listened for a solid 12 minutes before politely explaining that, yes, all batteries, everywhere, will die. He left the store calling her a liar. 3. Right in the middle of a busy Saturday rush, a customer at Dollar General started yelling that her frozen pizza was cold. Cold? From the freezer. She wanted it warmed up before she paid. When the cashier said they don't heat food, she asked for a manager. When the manager said the same thing, she asked for the district manager. When the district manager didn't answer, she left the pizza on the counter and walked out screaming about customer service being dead in America. 4. Not too long ago, in a Dollar Tree in Florida, a woman complained that the store's balloons kept floating away outside. Yes, outside. Where the wind is. She wanted a refund because helium apparently doesn't work in a parking lot. The employee tried to explain that letting go of the string is the problem, not the helium. She insisted the store sold her defective air. That's a real quote. Defective air. She then demanded they refill her balloons for free, 3 separate times. 5. Late one evening at a Dollar General in Texas, a customer stormed in wanting to return a bag of chips because they were, and I quote, too crunchy. Too crunchy. She said her jaw hurt and it was the store's fault for selling them. The cashier, a teenager working her second week, actually apologized. The customer took that as an admission of guilt and demanded compensation for pain and suffering. She got a coupon for $1 off her next visit and left absolutely furious. 6. Just before Christmas at a Family Dollar in Michigan, a man tried to return a wrapping paper roll because it, quote, ran out too fast. He'd wrapped 9 large boxes with 1 roll. The paper did what paper does. He wanted his dollar back plus, and this is the best part, gas money for driving back to the store. The manager offered him a fresh roll. He refused. He wanted cash, an apology, and, somehow, a written statement. He got exactly none of those things. 7. Sometime around Easter in a Dollar Tree in Georgia, a mom completely lost it because the plastic egg hunt kits didn't include real eggs. She said the box was misleading. It was labeled Plastic Egg Hunt Kit. The word plastic was on the front, in large, cheerful letters. She still wanted a refund plus compensation for what she called emotional damage to her children. Her kids, meanwhile, were happily hunting eggs in aisle 4 while she screamed at a 19-year-old. 8. Every so often at a Dollar General in Kansas, a regular customer would come in and complain that the store's air conditioning was too cold, which, in Kansas in July, is a miracle worth celebrating. She wanted the temperature raised. When they raised it, she came back the next day complaining it was too hot. This went on for weeks. Employees started keeping a chart of her preferred temperatures. Honestly, it looked like a stock market crash. 9. Somewhere in the frozen wilds of a Dollar Tree in Minnesota, a customer demanded to know why the ice cream was, wait for it, cold. She actually said, out loud, in front of witnesses, that ice cream shouldn't be that cold when you eat it. The employee gently suggested she let it sit out for a few minutes. She accused him of talking down to her, then filed a complaint with corporate. The freezer was doing its job. That was the entire problem. 10. Way out in the parking lot of a Family Dollar in Arizona, a man was screaming into his phone that the store had, quote, ruined his birthday. His crime? selling him a candle that melted in the 110-degree heat when he left it in his car for 6 hours. He wanted a refund, a new candle, and the store to pay for the detailing on his interior. The manager politely reminded him that wax melts. That's kind of the whole point of a candle. 11. During the height of back-to-school season, a mother at a Dollar Tree in North Carolina lost her composure over notebooks. She claimed they only had 100 pages instead of 200. The employee pointed at the label. 100 pages clearly printed. She said she assumed it meant 100 pages front and back, which is somehow 200 in her math. She wanted double the notebooks for the same price. She got a very confused cashier and nothing else. 12. Nestled between the greeting cards and the seasonal aisle in a Dollar General in Louisiana, a woman started reading Mother's Day cards out loud in an angry voice. She was furious that none of them were personalized to her exact life story. She wanted a card that mentioned her 3 kids by name, her divorce, and her cat. For $1, the employee suggested Hallmark. She said Hallmark was too expensive. Yes, that's how the greeting card industry works. 13. Halfway through a Sunday afternoon shift, a Dollar Tree employee in Missouri was cornered by a man who wanted to return a used, opened, half-empty bottle of shampoo. His reason? It didn't make his hair grow. It was shampoo. It was not, and I cannot stress this enough, a hair growth serum. It said shampoo on the bottle in big blue letters. He filed a Better Business Bureau complaint the next day. The BBB, one imagines, filed it directly into the trash. 14. In the middle of a rainy Thursday morning, a customer at a Family Dollar in Pennsylvania complained that her umbrella broke in the wind. She wanted a refund plus reimbursement for her ruined hairdo. The umbrella cost $1. Her hair appointment, she claimed, cost $80. She actually brought the receipt from the salon and demanded the store pay the difference. The manager, to his credit, kept a straight face while explaining that, no, that is not how any of this works. 15. Right around 4th of July weekend, a Dollar General in South Carolina had a guy come in furious that their sparklers, quote, weren't festive enough. He wanted bigger sparks. He wanted louder pops. He wanted, and this is direct, more American energy from a $1 sparkler. When told they don't sell professional fireworks, he suggested the store, quote, wasn't patriotic. He then bought 40 of them anyway and came back to complain again the following week. 16. Once upon a chilly winter morning in Indiana, a woman at Dollar Tree was outraged that the store's gloves didn't have touchscreen fingertips. For $1, she wanted them exchanged for the fancy kind. When told they don't carry those, she asked why not. The employee said because those cost more than $1. She said that was discrimination against people who can't afford nice gloves. She then bought 3 pairs of the regular ones and stormed out. 17. Buried in the back aisle of a Family Dollar in Oregon, a customer was loudly upset that the store's reading glasses didn't come with a prescription. She wanted a refund because they didn't work for her eyes. Reading glasses at dollar stores are magnifiers, not custom prescriptions. That's why they cost $1 and not $200 at the eye doctor. She said she'd never heard of such a thing and threatened to sue over reading glasses from a dollar store. 18. During what should have been a quiet Sunday shift, a Dollar Tree cashier in New Jersey got yelled at for 20 full minutes because the store didn't sell fresh sushi. Sushi at a dollar store. The customer said other stores have it, so why not this one? The cashier tried, and I mean really tried, to explain that raw fish requires refrigeration equipment the store simply does not have. The customer left a 1-star review calling the place, quote, uncultured. 19. Somewhere in the middle of a scorching August afternoon, a woman at a Dollar General in Nevada demanded a refund on sunscreen because she got sunburned. She had bought the sunscreen. She had not, however, opened it. It was still sealed. She thought owning it would be enough, like it worked through the bottle, through her purse, from inside her house. The employee had to hold in a laugh while explaining how sunscreen actually works. She was not the least bit amused. 20. Late on a Friday night in Tennessee, a Dollar Tree got a complaint call from a woman insisting the store's cheap wine glasses had, quote, ruined her dinner party. She said the wine tasted worse in them than in her regular glasses. She wanted the store to reimburse her for the entire party, including the wine, food, and, unbelievably, the tip she gave the caterer for dollar store glassware. The manager hung up. Honestly, fair. 21. Way back in the seasonal aisle of a Dollar General in Iowa, a customer was fuming that the store's Halloween costumes didn't come in adult sizes, which, sure, fair complaint on its own, but then she demanded they custom make one for her, in her size, by the weekend, for $1. When the manager laughed, she said laughter was unprofessional and reported him. He kept his job. She kept coming back. The costume, of course, never materialized. 22. Just past the checkout line at a Family Dollar in West Virginia, a man was loudly explaining to anyone who'd listen that the store's fishing line was, quote, catching the wrong fish. He caught base. He wanted catfish. He believed the line itself picked the species. The employee, who happens to fish on weekends, tried to gently explain how bait works. The customer accused him of gatekeeping fishing knowledge. Then he bought 3 more spools of the same line. 23. Sometime during a chaotic Black Friday morning, a Dollar Tree in Illinois had a woman flip out because they didn't have a Black Friday sale. Everything in the store already cost $1.25. There's nowhere to go from there. She wanted things to cost 50 cents. When told that wasn't happening, she called it, quote, corporate greed. At a dollar store, where nothing has ever cost more than pocket change in the history of the company. 24. Near the front entrance of a Dollar General in Vermont, a customer complained that the automatic doors opened too fast. Too fast. She said they startled her. She wanted them slowed down for her personal comfort. The manager explained the doors are set by the manufacturer and can't really be adjusted on a whim. She said that was unacceptable and filed a formal complaint. Somewhere, in a corporate inbox, there is an actual email about aggressive door behavior. 25. In one particularly memorable moment at a Dollar Tree in Colorado, a customer returned a pack of birthday candles because they, quote, burned down too quickly. She wanted candles that lasted the entire party, which, depending on your family, could be 6 hours. She wanted 6-hour birthday candles for $1. When told they don't exist, she suggested the store was, quote, hiding the good candles in the back. There were no good candles in the back. There were no candles in the back at all. 26. While standing in the cleaning supplies aisle of a Family Dollar in Alabama, a man loudly demanded to know why the store's bleach didn't smell like lemons. It was regular bleach. It smelled like bleach. He wanted lemon-scented bleach for $1. When shown the lemon-scented version, which cost slightly more, he accused the store of, quote, price discrimination against nostrils. That phrase actually left his mouth. The cashier wrote it down. It now lives on a break room whiteboard, forever. 27. Around lunchtime on a slow Wednesday in Ohio, a Dollar General customer complained the store's canned soup was, quote, too soupy. She wanted it thicker. She thought the store should thicken it before selling it. When told that soup comes from the manufacturer already inside the can, she said she didn't believe that. She thought employees opened cans in the back and adjusted the consistency. She left convinced the store was, quote, watering down the soup on purpose. 28. Very late one Saturday night, a Dollar Tree employee in Kentucky got a phone call from a woman screaming about a puzzle. A 500-piece puzzle she'd bought earlier that day. She was missing one piece. She wanted the store to physically send someone to her house to find it. The employee said that wasn't a service they offered. She said other stores would do it. They wouldn't. No store would. Puzzles have missing pieces sometimes. That's just how life works. 29. Right in the seasonal candy section, a Family Dollar in Wisconsin had a customer complain that the Valentine's Day chocolates weren't romantic enough. She wanted the shapes to be more, quote, sensual. Sensual chocolates. For $1. In February. From a store that also sells motor oil and mop heads. The manager promised to pass her feedback along to corporate. He did not. It went into the mental bin labeled things to laugh about later. 30. Just about closing time in a Dollar General in Utah, a man came in wanting to return a phone charger because it, quote, charged his phone too slowly. He'd paid $1 for it. He compared it to his old Apple charger and found it lacking. which, obviously, he wanted a fast charger for $1. When told those cost more, he said dollar stores were, quote, holding back technology from working-class Americans. Then he bought 3 of the slow chargers and left. 31. During one especially strange rainy afternoon, a Dollar Tree in Maine had a customer complain that the store's rain ponchos were, quote, too plasticky. She said they felt cheap. They were, in fact, cheap. That was the entire business model. She wanted a poncho that felt like fabric but cost $1. When told that particular garment doesn't exist anywhere in the known universe, she said she'd, quote, take her business elsewhere. The employee said thank you and meant it. 32. While digging through the toy aisle of a Family Dollar in Michigan, a grandma was outraged that the store's toy cars didn't have working headlights. She wanted headlights that turned on. For $1. The employee showed her the slightly more expensive toy cars that did have lights. She said those were, quote, too flashy for her grandson, so she wanted the cheap ones to secretly have lights. That's not how manufacturing works. That's not how anything works. 33. Somewhere between the greeting cards and the batteries, a Dollar General customer in Virginia demanded to know why the store's picture frames didn't come with, quote, better pictures inside. Those pictures are the stock photos that come with every frame everywhere, they're placeholders. She wanted family photos already inserted, of her family, which the store had never seen. She was completely serious. She left saying the store didn't understand. Quote, personalization. 34. Just a few minutes before closing on a Sunday, a Dollar Tree in Texas got a customer complaining that their scented candle didn't smell exactly like her grandmother's kitchen. Which, respectfully, how would the candle know? She wanted a refund because the vanilla scent, quote, wasn't the right vanilla. There are, apparently, multiple vanillas. Who knew? The candle cost $1.25. Her grandmother's kitchen presumably cost a lifetime of love and cooking. Not really comparable. 35. Not far from the checkout at a Family Dollar in Oklahoma, a man complained that the store's bug spray, quote, worked on the wrong bugs. He had spider problems. The spray killed ants. He wanted spider-specific spray for $1. The employee pointed out the label, which clearly listed which insects the product handles. He said he doesn't read labels. He judges products by, quote, vibe. His spider problem, presumably, remains unsolved to this day. 36. In one of the more theatrical scenes at a Dollar General in New Mexico, a woman returned a mop because it, quote, didn't clean the floor by itself. She thought mops did the work. She was under the impression she just had to hold it. When told mops require actual mopping motion, she looked genuinely betrayed. She said no one had ever explained this to her. She's an adult, with a driver's license, and presumably floors that have never been cleaned. 37. Around the middle of a busy Saturday, a Dollar Tree cashier in Georgia dealt with a customer angry that the store's playing cards had, quote, the wrong hearts. She said the hearts looked different from her regular deck. The suit symbol is standardized worldwide. It's been the same shape since the 15th century. She insisted these were, quote, off-brand hearts. The cashier eventually gave her a refund just to end the conversation. Sometimes you pick your battles. 38. Right in the middle of grocery aisle. 3. A Family Dollar customer in Arkansas complained the store's bread went stale after a week. Bread. Stale. After a week. Which is, you know, what bread does. She wanted, quote, forever bread. When told forever bread isn't real, she said the military has it. She was thinking of MREs, which are not sold at Family Dollar. She left convinced there's a conspiracy keeping fresh bread from ordinary Americans. 39. Late one weekday afternoon in Rhode Island, a Dollar General had a customer demand a refund on a lint roller because it, quote, kept getting used up. That's what lint rollers do. You peel the sheets. That's the entire mechanism. She thought the same sheet would work forever. She wanted, quote, infinity lint sheets for $1. The manager gave her a coupon for another lint roller. She was still mad about lint on a Tuesday. 40. Way over in the beauty aisle of a Dollar Tree in New York, a woman complained that the store's nail polish, quote, chipped too easily. She'd been wearing it for 11 days. Salon manicures chip in a week. This is nail polish that cost less than a bagel. She wanted a refund plus, and I love this part, reimbursement for the salon visit she was going to have anyway. That's called wanting the store to pay for your regular life. 41. Just after opening on a Monday, a Family Dollar in Idaho had a customer come in yelling about their coffee mugs. They were, quote, too hot when filled with hot coffee. She wanted Cool Touch mugs for $1. When told those exist but cost more, she said the store was, quote, endangering customers with regular mugs. The employee, without missing a beat, said that mugs have been hot for approximately 5,000 years. She did not appreciate the history lesson. 42. While browsing the school supply section at a Dollar General in Missouri, a mom was furious that the store's pencils, quote, needed sharpening. Pencils. Needing sharpening. She wanted pre-sharpened pencils that stayed sharp forever. The employee mentioned that mechanical pencils exist. She said those, quote, don't feel real. So she wanted wooden pencils that never dulled, which, again, is not a product that exists. Anywhere, in any store, on any planet. 43. Somewhere around late October, a Dollar Tree in Massachusetts had a customer complaining that the store's fake spider webs, quote, looked too fake. They were spider webs, made of stretched cotton. For $1. In a Halloween aisle. She wanted realistic spider webs, which would require, well, spiders, which the store definitely doesn't sell, and which, one hopes, she doesn't actually want in her house. She left saying Halloween isn't scary anymore, blaming the dollar store. 44. In the tail end of a long Tuesday shift, a Family Dollar cashier in South Dakota dealt with a man returning a garden hose. His complaint? It leaked when he ran it over with his lawnmower, repeatedly, on purpose. He said the hose should have been, quote, mower-proof. For $1. He genuinely believed a $1 garden hose should withstand direct blade impact. He wanted a refund. He got a very long silence instead. 45. Right around Mother's Day weekend, a Dollar General in North Carolina had a woman calling to complain that the store's flower vases were, quote, too small for real flowers. She'd bought grocery store roses with 3-foot stems. The vase was 6 inches tall. She wanted the store to sell taller vases for the same price. When told taller vases cost more because they use more glass, she said glass, quote, shouldn't cost anything. Glass. The material humans have been making for 4,000 years. 46. Just before Thanksgiving one year, a Dollar Tree in Connecticut had a customer complain that their aluminum roasting pans were, quote, too flimsy for a real turkey. She'd tried to lift a 20-pound turkey with one hand using a disposable pan. It bent. She wanted a refund plus, and this is the incredible part, reimbursement for the turkey that hit her kitchen floor. $38 of turkey, because she used a $1 pan wrong. She did not get the money. 47. Way back in the toy section of a Family Dollar in Nebraska, a dad was furious that the store's toy dinosaurs were, quote, historically inaccurate. His son had pointed out that T-Rex arms should be smaller. The plastic dinosaur had regular-sized arms, for $1. He wanted the store to fix its dinosaur accuracy. The employee suggested a museum gift shop instead. He said museums are, quote, elitist, and left with the inaccurate dinosaur anyway. 48. During a sweltering July afternoon in Louisiana, a Dollar General customer complained that the store's popsicles melted, quote, too fast in the heat. It was 98 degrees outside. She'd left them in her car for 2 hours. She wanted heat-resistant popsicles, which are called, technically, not popsicles. The manager offered to replace them if she'd shopped there recently. She said that wasn't the point. The point, apparently, was that ice should defy physics for $1. 49. Not more than 5 minutes into a Sunday morning shift, a Dollar Tree cashier in Washington got yelled at because the store's shopping baskets were, quote, the wrong color. She wanted red baskets. They had blue baskets. She said blue baskets, quote, gave her bad energy. She refused to shop until they got red ones. The store still has blue baskets. She still comes in, still complains. It has become, at this point, a kind of tradition. 50. Somewhere in the middle of the pet aisle at a Family Dollar in Kentucky, a woman complained that the store's cat toys, quote, didn't entertain her cat. She wanted a refund because her cat ignored the toy. Cats ignore things. That's approximately 80% of what cats do professionally. She said the toy should have been, quote, more engaging, for $1. The employee suggested her cat might just be picky. She took that as a personal insult. 51. Just after a big rainstorm in Florida, a Dollar General had a customer complaining that their umbrella stroller cover, quote, didn't cover the whole stroller. It was labeled as a partial cover, in big letters, on the front of the package. She wanted a full cover for $1. When shown the full cover, which cost $3, she said that was, quote, price gouging. $3. For a rain cover. She stood in the rain arguing this point for 11 minutes. 52. Right around the start of grilling season, a Dollar Tree in Texas had a man return a bag of charcoal because it, quote, didn't light easily. He wasn't using lighter fluid. He was using a birthday candle, a single small birthday candle, to light a bag of charcoal. He wanted a refund because the charcoal, quote, wasn't cooperative. The employee gently suggested lighter fluid exists. He said lighter fluid is, quote, cheating. He left with the same charcoal and no new plan. 53. While standing in front of the pain reliever section, a Family Dollar customer in Ohio demanded to know why the store's generic ibuprofen didn't work as fast as the name brand. It's the same active ingredient. Literally identical chemistry. She said it, quote, felt slower. She wanted a refund based on vibes. The employee wisely gave her the refund. Some battles aren't worth explaining pharmaceutical bioequivalents at 11 in the morning on a Wednesday. 54. Sometime during a snowy December morning, a Dollar General in Minnesota had a customer complain that the store's ice scrapers, quote, didn't scrape hard enough. She wanted electric ice scrapers. For $1. The employee explained that ice scraping is, by design, a human-powered activity. She said that was, quote, discrimination against people with weak arms. She left convinced dollar stores are part of, quote, big scraping. Whatever that means. Nobody has figured it out. 55. Way at the end of one particularly wild Saturday, a Dollar Tree employee in Pennsylvania got one last complaint before closing. A woman was upset that the store, quote, didn't have everything she needed for her wedding. Her wedding. At a dollar store. She wanted centerpieces, a dress, catering, and somehow officiant services. All for under $50 total. When told that's not really what the store does, she said the store was, quote, ruining American love. And with that, we close for the night. 56. Just past the frozen foods aisle at a Family Dollar in Tennessee, a customer complained that the store's frozen dinners, quote, tasted frozen. She said the flavor was cold, which, yes, they come from a freezer. That's the whole concept. She wanted, quote, warm-flavored frozen meals. The employee suggested heating it up first since that's kind of the point. She said heating it, quote, ruined the surprise. Nobody in that store that day knew what to do with that sentence. 57. Right in the middle of a hectic Friday evening, a Dollar General in Arizona had a man demanding a refund on a shower curtain because it, quote, got wet. He said water was ruining the curtain. In a shower. Where water lives. He wanted a waterproof shower curtain. Which, spoiler, is what a shower curtain is. He kept insisting his was defective because water touched it. The employee eventually just handed him a new one. Some conversations you cannot win. 58. Somewhere near the checkout at a Dollar Tree in Virginia, a woman was outraged that the store's cheap sunglasses, quote, didn't block enough sun. She'd been staring directly at the sun. On purpose. To test them. She wanted a refund plus, and this is genuinely what she said. An eye exam paid for by the store. The employee reminded her that no sunglasses, at any price, are designed for staring at the sun. She left calling that, quote, weak liability policy. 59. While shopping in the party supplies section, a Family Dollar customer in New Jersey complained that the store's paper plates, quote, got soggy under wet food. She'd served spaghetti with sauce. On paper, that's what happens. She wanted plates that could hold liquid food indefinitely. For $1. When told those are called regular plates, made of ceramic, and cost more, she said ceramic plates were, quote, too fancy for weeknights, so she wanted magic paper, which does not exist. 60. Late one lazy Sunday afternoon, a Dollar General in Oregon had a customer complain that the store's rubber gloves, quote, made her hands sweat. Rubber gloves. Sweating? Which is what happens when you put your hands inside sealed rubber. She wanted breathable rubber gloves. For $1. The employee, keeping a truly heroic straight face, said breathable rubber isn't really a thing because then it wouldn't be rubber. She said that sounded like an excuse. It was not an excuse. It was physics. 61. Right at the tail end of a long holiday shift, a Dollar Tree cashier in Massachusetts got a woman screaming about a nativity set. Baby Jesus was, quote, too small compared to the other figures. She wanted proportional nativity figures. For $1.25. When told the set was already assembled at the factory that way, she said the store, quote, disrespected the Holy Family. She then bought 3 of the same sets to, presumably, keep disrespecting them at home. Some folks treat a dollar store like a 5-star hotel with a complaint line to God. The rest of us just grab our stuff and go. What's the wildest dollar store complaint you've ever seen? Or, honestly, made yourself? Drop it in the comments. And if this made you laugh or shake your head, hit that like button and subscribe. More stories coming soon.